Brent, I think there was something really important missing from this car. You found it. That thing that makes it go down the road.
Yep. Yeah, it was a rolling chassis when we got it, so no engine, no transmission, just pulled it up on the trailer.
Okay, because we wanted to start from scratch
Yeah,
anyway.
we wanted to build a motor.
And so give us the lowdown. This came out of a what?
1986 Chevy pickup. It was a stock motor, you know, so I mean nothing spectacular. 4-bolt main is why we went with the pickup rather than finding a car or something. A little bit tougher. You can put a little bit more horsepower to it. And it ran when we pulled it out, but we had it, tore it all down, sent it to the machine shop, and had them. It was actually bored 40 over, and then they put new cam bearings in and put the new frost plugs. And I mean, just did, you know, the machine shop work to it.
Kind of basically make it really a new engine at this point.
Right.
And again, it's one of these things that, one of these forks in the road. We talked about it a little bit earlier. You got to make some decisions when the engine goes in as far as what is it you want to do with the car. So again, back to this concept, daily driver, want to pull up to a standard gas pump and fill the car up, not have to go to an airport to fill the car up. Yeah. So that was part of the decision-making process.
Right. And we're gonna dress it up obviously a little bit. We've got some Edelbrock parts we're gonna put on it. We're gonna put some chrome on there. And then these, I picked these up, just stainless steel bolt kits for this engine. They're short block Chevy bolt kits. So we can replace all the oil pan, all the header bolts, all the valve cover bolts, the water pump. I mean, all the bolts that go on the outside that you can see on the engine get replaced with stainless steel versus the other ones. Because they were getting, you know, I mean, they look kind of crappy. You know, 50 years of dirt. Well, I guess this was an 86, so 30 years of dirt and grime. But so we're going to replace the bolts, put the intake on. We're probably waiting on the carburetor, but it looked cool, so we put it on the table.
And I think it's the bolts are a great point. It goes back to this idea of, you know, mainstream vehicle, pretty easy to find these parts, and you can see the way they all came in a kit like that. This is not the first time this is happening for people. You know, so the bolt kits are ready to go. Buy them off the shelf.
Chevy 350s, you can get parts. I mean, you can do anything to a Chevy 350 that you want to.
Very mainstream.
Yep.
So what we already got done is the pistons are in, the rings are in, the crankshaft is in, so that internal assembly of this engine is already complete, leaving for us really the external stuff: water pump, oil pump, fuel pump, oil pan.
Yeah, we'll just put the heads on, put the intake on, the oil pan, the oil pump's got to go in, the fuel pump, and then just basically get it ready so we can attach the new motor mounts and get it set into place so we can actually weld the new motor mounts into place.
Cool. All right, well that gives you the lowdown on the engine and where it came from.